over many curves.
Yes.
How
But I
much
do
time?
know the track limits around this track. Like
Okay.
the last actual, like the second to last actual corner on this track, you can hold over that curb.
Yeah.
But 4 tires outside of the curb is a warning. And then the rest is just 4 tires on the curb. It's a warning. It's really weird.
Wait, how much time is there left in qualifying right
16
now?
minutes. 16.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
going
you're
to
racing
go
to
to
go to.
Combox here, so I will chat to you guys later.
Oh,
Okay.
good stuff.
Okay, here we go then. Welcome to the D2 round 7. We are here at Jeddah for round 7. Now, this is going to be a crazy test for the drivers. We're going to see everyone's skill on display tonight. So, who have we got? Alright, first looks like Pro Magnet then. I don't know, we've maybe got Darkness, one of the first drivers on track. So 31.949 for Sector 1. The trick here in Jeddah is going to be trying to get a fast lap without crashing into the walls. Looks like we've got some trouble here with Haas. Was stopped on track, but he looks okay. He's abandoned his lap as Dario. So let's go on board with Darkness as he approaches the line. What kind of time is it going to be? We're expecting around about 28, potentially into the 27s. So it's a 29.9 to kick off with. But that is on the medium tires. So who's going to be coming across the line next? I think Kudos invalidated his lap. Imagine then with the 28.8. Larry with 30.3. You see a lot of times coming in now. Lean coming around the final corner. Approaching the line. What's going to be? It's a 29.7 for Lean. P3 so far. Lobster with a 29.8. Slackface will want to find a little bit more pace. He's on a 30.2. We would expect him to be closer to the front, I think. Diaz then with the 28.0, going 8 tenths quicker than Imagine. There's quite the lap there from the Alpine driver. Let's just go on board with him. He's probably on his in lap now. Helium now starting his lap then. Let's see how he gets on. Got a lot of yellow flags, and Helium unfortunately invalidates his run. So he's not going to improve. Crimson also having invalidated his lap time. He's going to want to get back around to try and set another lap. Let's see how he gets on. Switch, you are good. We know you're good. Crimson back on a new lap then. Let's see what he can do. He had an amazing performance in Division 3. Oh yeah, Switch, you're supposed to be in that in Helium's Red Bull, aren't you? Oh. Looks like Dario up ahead having problems again. It's on his outlap though. I wonder, is he going to try and give the slippy here? To Crimson on his hot lap. Looks like there's a little bit of towing going on. But he's backed out of, he's got out of the way. It's purple sector 2 for Crimson. And he somehow doesn't invalidate there. Here he goes, approaching the line. This looks like it's going to be a quick lap time. What's it going to be? It's a 27.8 for him to go pole. That's a good lap time from Crimson. So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers that are struggling to set a lap time. Maybe the track limits catching them out around here. Imagine on a new lap here. He is one of the drivers we would expect to be right up there on pace. Let's see what he can do on this lap. Absolutely wringing the neck out of that car. I think he might have backed off though. Yeah, he has. Yep. So, he's not satisfied with that sector 1. Oh, Slackface. Unfortunately, then retiring. Wonder, is that as a result of a crash in turn 1? W commentator, thank you. CS.R3KT. I wonder what that means. Anyway, I keep that thing. Kudos then coming across the line to start his new lap. Let's see what these AlphaTauri boys can do then. Need about a second. Imagine needs around about a second. Kudos around about 6/10 to be able to challenge for pole here. Let's see what Imagine can do in the first sector. He is going to invalidate, unfortunately, on that curb. It's very tough to keep it within track limits there. Kudos does. This could be a speedy one. So it's a very slight improvement. Yeah, Switch, you can go get wrecked. Oh, Peter retires. F. Peter. So he has no lap time on the board. Ferrari driver is going to have to start probably from down towards the back of the grid. Kudos here. Doing well in his flyer here. Say here one more time. That's a purple sector 2. And he's got a little bit of slipstream from his teammate. Can he make enough of an improvement to challenge for pole here? Let's see. Peter's strategy. The very big brain strats. Here he goes across the line. And it is a slight improvement. 3/10. It's not an improvement in position. Because he doesn't quite make the gap to Diaz. But he is now on a 28-1. He's still got time left in the session to go and try again. So let's see how he can do. Lean then goes 6/10 quicker on his lap time. That is a purple sector 2 as well. Once again, let's take that with a pinch of salt. I think that can always be a bit cap. 6/10 improvement would put him around P8 on a 29-1. Let's see what we can do in the final sector though. Hi Saki. Welcome to the stream. So, Lean then does improve to a 28-9. He does go up to P8. Wow, look at that for a Maverick prediction. How good is that? Diosacro, I think probably, was he attempting to not set that lap, maybe? So he's not on these worn tires? Not sure. But that was interesting, slowing down on the main straight there. JP about to go for a lap here. He's on a 30.1 right now. Oh, but he invalidates that lap. Yes, Peter, a big bless for race. Please no hit wall. Don't be the one that causes the safety car, because there will be one. Chat, interesting question. Who do you think is going to be the first one into the barrier? Place your bets now. Let's see, who else have we got on lap right now? Sacro hasn't validated, JP hasn't validated. Quite a lot of people in the pits. Billy out on an out lap. Larry and Pro Magnet out on an out lap. Trexie here then, attempting to improve from a 28.8. One of our newer drivers, and he's on a good lap here. He's doing well up there in P6. There's a 7/10 loss in the first sector, though I don't think he's going to improve this lap. Yellow flag in sector 2, I think that's just for Trexie slowing down. Okay, interesting then from the chat, saying that Larry could be the first in the barrier. So, let's see. Hopefully, the D2 guys all prove us wrong here, and everyone gets through the first lap nice and safe. But let's see. There you go. Thank you for adding me, Sake. Is it Sake? Is that okay? Or would you prefer Saku, like your YouTube name? And how does the stream look, guys? Is it nice and smooth and all that? Oh, I've got 85 FPS. So imagine just winding himself up here for an out lap. I think that space is reserved for Nadim, I'm afraid, Sake. So all the spaces in D2 are taken for tonight. Nadim is the alpha driver that needs to take that seat. He is joining throughout qualifying, or should be at least. So imagine then winding up for his qualifying lap here. Let's see what he can do. Helium Hamster then pops it in with a 28.2 to P4. Unfortunately, he didn't have a great race in the D3, so hopefully he can have a better race here tonight. It was through no fault of his own that he DNF'd, actually. Yeah, that's no problem. It's just that Nadim is joining through qualifying, and he did let us know, so that's why that seat is reserved, just. Otherwise, you would have been free to join. That would have been perfectly fine. So imagine then, 2/10 improvement in the first sector. Looks like it is a purple sector 2. Sector 1, rather. If I could get my sectors right. Trexie thinking that's all he can do for today and retiring from the session. Good to see a full grid here actually today. Really nice to see it. 6/10 improvement for Imagine. That's going to put him around about P4. The yellow flags don't affect Imagine here. I don't think they will. Into the final corner. Here we go. No one's been able to get close to Crimson's time yet, but is Imagine going to be able to challenge it? It is pole! It's pole! It's a 27.6 from Imagine. Absolutely incredible lap there from the AlphaTauri driver. So he beats Crimson to pole by 2/10. Wow. Absolutely incredible stuff. Diaz then improving to 27.8 to P2. Crimson drops down to P3. So, let's go on board. Lean doesn't improve. Helium, what can he do? Helium goes P4 and 27.8. Kudos, I don't think is going to improve here, so he's probably going to have to settle for P5. Yep, it's not going to be an improvement, so he's going to be P5. JP, I don't think on an improvement either. He's not going to improve, so he's going to have to settle for P15. A little bit disappointing then from the Aston Martin driver. He would have hoped for a little bit better, but it is a long race today. So Lazy Banana then popping it into P17 on a 30.3. So I think only Imagine Diaz, only true driver still to go, and they are both just on in laps. The Osakro boxes, so that's going to be it from his session. Oh, okay, Switz, I get you. No problem, no problem. Switch, actually, could you do us a favor and just check where Nadim is, because he's going to need to join soon. Wow, so what a qualifying session that was. Crimson looked like, actually, Diaz has actually set the exact same time as Crimson. Wow, but for some reason, Diaz is actually the driver in front. Wow. I've only just noticed that. Hopefully you guys can see that too. That's that's very interesting indeed. Really, it should have been Crimson in front, but there's probably some kind of rounding error underneath the bonnet is why that is. But imagine then putting it on pole with the 27.6. Incredible lap there. Helium saying he lost 2/10. So, yeah, no problem. If anyone else can see Nadim in chat or anything, just give him a little poke, will you? So there we go then. Helium could very well have ended up challenging for pole there too, if he lost 2/10. But it's going to be Imagine on the front row alongside Diaz, who set the exact same lap time as Crimson, who's going to be on the second row alongside Helium Hamster. Then we've got Kudos. Good qualifying session from Lobster. He's up there in P6. Trexie then setting a good time to put himself P7. Dario doing well in P8. Rebellious P9. Lean in P10. So looks like they're all going to be starting on the softs as well. No alternate strategies. I don't know, Switz. I can't see my Discord right now, but if he's not in, he can't win. And yes, indeed, Julia, we hope for a good race for Peter here. It's going to be a hard one, but this is Formula 1, and Formula 1, anything can happen. High chance of safety cars here in Jeddah. Hopefully, we don't see too many, and the drivers can keep it on track relatively well. But this is going to be a tough track, and the drivers are going to be battling very hard. And we are going to have a full grid for tonight. So, just looking at the garages now. No surprise that it is dry here. We are in the desert in Saudi Arabia. So here we go, all lined up on the grid. And we all move away on the formation lap. Let's take that away. Let's just go put the tire details on then. So our top 10 then all starting on the softs. Then on the alternate strats, Nadim is in the lobby. So there we go, no problem. You must have joined just towards the end there. Larry, Diosacro, JP, Slackface, Lazy Banana, and Nadim choosing to start on the alternate strategy using the medium tires. And then outside the top 10, we've got Billy Attack, Darkness, Sky Revolution, and Peter, all going for the softs. So the softs will give them a slightly better launch off the line than those on the mediums around them. So they're going to hope to gain a couple of positions on the first few laps there. But then eventually the softs will start to wear down and the pace will come back to the medium runners. So let's keep an eye on that and see how they get on. Imagine bringing us round for the formation lap here. Despite the grey concrete walls and the steel catch fencing, it is quite a nice looking venue here in Jeddah. Some nice buildings around. And it is pretty cool that we're right on the waterfront. Mr. Green Flag Waver there giving it his all. Really making sure to show us that we're green flag. Yes, and as Dakota says, please like the stream. If you enjoy what we do here, like the stream. Subscribe as well if you can. That would be great and would help us out an awful lot. It helps the algorithm do its thing. So that LCR can take over the world. I mean, what? I didn't say that. So here we go then. AWS predicting the one stop. Either soft medium or soft hard. Let's see what way the drivers decide to go. This camera angle at the start for some reason is a little bit stupid. Yeah, all drivers look like they're going to be the same, so yeah, this is not ideal. We'd prefer to see this from the front. But here we go. Not quite sure why we're being held here. Seems like quite a long time to be held before the start. I wonder, do we have a start light issue? I wish it was lights out and away we go, but unfortunately we're stuck here, guys. We may need to red flag the session. Just take a screenshot of what we got here. If someone wouldn't mind, could they just check in with yeah, lights off and know where we remain? That's it, exactly. Would someone mind just checking in with the drivers to see what is going on? See if we need to call a red flag. It could be, yep, it could be that potentially one of the drivers has disconnected. And that is going to end up then causing the drivers to sit on the grid. Lobster is still loading. Okay. Interesting. So we'll give it another few moments then. And if we don't kick off, then we will call a red flag. Get things back underway once again. Okay. I think that's probably enough time for now. Let me just go ahead and we'll probably need to call it here. Hi guys. Do you think we need a red flag? Looks like they're stuck in the grid.
Who's hosting? Who's hosting?
Lobster is hosting. That's the problem.
Okay.
It says
yeah,
migrating host.
Migrating host
He's left.
now. Yep.
Oh yeah, he's the host.
Lobster
Oh
is
fuck.
host. Yep.
Yeah,
so
that's what just fucked everything up.
Yeah, let's call red flag. Okay.
Wait, let me take the positions.
Bro,
Yeah, I've already
he's
got them.
literally now gonna start. There's literally gonna start now.
Yeah, it probably will. Hi guys,
Good.
red flag.
Oh, it says Lobster is in F1 now.
Hi everyone, red flag.
Reap.
It's
It's
a red flag, boys.
Yeah, it's red flag. Yep.
Yay.
Lobster loses connection.
Good job, Lobster.
Yeah.
Great race.
Dakota,
Honestly,
Dakota,
great
you
race.
commentate.
Clean race.
Good stuff.
That was amazing.
Red flag, guys.
Great racing, guys. I mean, I must say.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well done. So.
Maverick, did you see the start? Nobody got wheel
Oh,
spin.
we're
I know.
starting.
Yeah, that was. Oh, my game's crashed as well.
Based.
Wow.
Based. Yeah, based. Very based.
Incredible.
Stop smurfing, Crimson. Jesus.
I knew you were gonna see.
So.
I was improving by 3/10 in the first sector.
D3 and D2, Smurf, question mark.
Dakota, were you?
It's all because of Crimson.
Yep.
Terminal damage. Let's go.
So, if you can work with Lobster to get the grid positions done, everyone rejoin the lobby when we've got it open. Lobster, just send me a little ping on Steam whenever lobby is open, please. Oh, we're all about the burping tonight.
It's on
Oh,
5
you're
out
all
of 10.
still on stream, by the way.
Lobster.
Beep.
Say hi to YouTube, guys.
Fuck you!
Say hi to YouTube.
Yo, guys, let's keep our sanity down.
Mom, I'm
YouTube
famous.
channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called
Yeah.
NEDEM.
Lobby is open. Lobby is open.
Yeah,
I'm the
so-
lobster again.
Rejoin
Join
on
me.
me, please.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'll
Guys,
work
close
out
that. Who's
the-
that? Who is that?
Dakota.
Hey Lobster, I'll do the grid here with you once everyone is in. Just give it another few moments. What happened? Was it game crash or something, or what was it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, fair play. No worries. Okay. So, just bear with us, everyone on stream. We are going to get underway once again shortly. We are just going to prepare the grid positions. Once everyone is ready to go, I have a screenshot for us, Lobster. Let me just jump back actually to the main channel. Gonna let everyone know to start on the soft tires. Or
You
Crimson.
guys grid?
Yeah, we're gonna do the grid here. Actually, Crimson, can you inform everyone that the top 10 must start on the softs?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone else has free choice, but the top 10 must start on softs.
Cool. Cool.
So we got Imagine is on pole. If you want to get him sorted for now. I'll check through the settings here. Make sure car damage is reduced. Yeah. Low fuel mode hard. And then we'll go weekend structure. Yeah, cool. Can I see? Oh, I can't see grid editor at the same time. Access restrictions. Access restrictions looks good. Weather, time of day, clear, dry, realistic, perfect. Right, so yeah, I'll just run down through the grid then. Is that 18? Anyone who hasn't made it in yet, we're just gonna have to pretty much say rip. So we've got Imagine, and then is Diaz here yet? Diaz isn't. Oh, there's Diaz now. Give him a second just to load in. Okay, so we've got Imagine to Diaz, Crimson, Helium. Ping me if I'm going too quick. Kudos, P5. Then you've got Lobster, P6. Trexie, P7. Pro Magnet, P8. Rebellious, P9. Lean, P10. Larry, 11. I'll go back through them. Imagine. Diaz. Crimson. Hamster. Kudos. You. Trexie is P7. Pro Magnet P8. Rebellious P9. Lean 10. Is Lean here? Yeah, Lean's there. Larry 11. V attack or whatever 12. Darkness 13. Dio Sacro 14. JP 15. Slackface 16. Lazy Banana 17. There. Lazy Banana's not in the lobby, I don't think. Okay. Don't forget to choose your car, by the way. Sky Revolution 18, but he's just gonna have to go 17. Peter F 19. And Nadeem 20. And anyone who's not there, rip. Do you want me to go down through it one more time, or are you okay? 9. Yep. So it should be Imagine, Diaz, Crimson, Helium, Kudos, Lobster, Trexie, Pro Magnet, Rebellious, Lean, Larry, Attic, Darkness, Diosacro, JP, Slackface, Lazy Banana, but I think he's... Oh, there he is there. Right, if you can get Lazy Banana into P17, then stick him in there. Sky, 18, Peter, 19, Nadeem, 20. And don't forget to choose your car. Oh, it's only a Ferrari left. So, should be good. Alright, bud, enjoy. Have a good race tonight, okay?
Everybody, piss off.
Everybody, go to race rooms, ready
Yeah,
up.
everybody.
Balls.
Okay, so apologies for the slight delay, everyone. But hopefully we should be back on track. Yeah, we were struggling a little bit there to find some people. But hopefully we should be back on track now. Hey, Swits, never apologize for having too much energy. You all good, fam. Alright, should I go and get a wee cup of tea while they're going around for another lap? Do you have time? No, Shanae, they must choose softs. So they must still choose softs. If they qualified on mediums, then they would still be able to choose mediums. In fact, they must choose mediums. But they all qualified on softs, so they all must, the top 10 must start on softs. That is the rule when there's a red flag. But outside the top 10, they've got a free choice, as they normally do anyway. So hopefully we can get back underway. Peter F and Trexie still trying to load in. No problem, Janae. Did you just call me boy? How dare you? I do have to admit those camera views looking over the track do look quite nice. Here we go. We're ready to rock. Fortunately, Peter seems to have left the session. Hopefully he can get back in before the start of the race. But as his car should be on the grid, then he should be able to take control anyway. But wouldn't be a good start to the night if Peter unfortunately can't start as a result of the red flag. So, not good. Where are all my viewers at? We were up to 13 at one point. Come back, everyone. We're about to get back underway. And you're going to miss out. Here we go. So, we're away for the formation lap once again. let's give this another go. So, yes, indeed, I agree, Baggy Rock. About time. So, we are underway here once again. Let's get our... Ooh, we don't want to do that. Let's get our spectator menu up here. Let's check out the tires. So, let's see. On the mediums this time around, we have Laurie, Diosacro, Banana, Slackface, and Nadeem. And deciding to go for the soft tires outside the top 10, we've got Attack Darkness, JP, Sky, and Peter. Oh, Crimson! Crimson drops it out of the final corner on the formation lap. He's lucky there's no damage. Otherwise, that would have been hilarious. So, drivers lining up once again on the grid. Hopefully, this is the last time we get them lined up. And we can be ready to go racing. Crimson, I think, is just sitting there. He's probably just going to allow himself to be... Oh, actually, I wonder, is that another bug? Because the AI may very well have taken over already. We could have a second bug here. So, let me just jump into...
I'm sorry, it's a red flag.
Yeah, you're a meme lord. What happened?
Doing a burnout, and then when my AI took over, it spawned the car.
Okay, and it's not loading your car or something?
I reset to track, but it's not accelerating anything.
Okay.
So I'm just stuck here.
Right, let's give it a moment to see if it times you out or something.
I don't think it will. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to. Right, okay.
I did it on the previous, on the last race, we red flagged. It didn't spin it out, but it did this time.
Okay. Alright, yep. We're gonna have to call it again.
Can't you leave the lobby real quick, Crimson?
Okay, one sec. I'll go back to us.
Because if you would leave it, probably.
Yeah, there we go. It's just triggered it, so yeah. Thankfully, we can get back underway.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep, thank goodness. It's okay, we're underway again, guys. Here we go, Fairbury Lights. We missed a little bit of the start there. There's already our Mercedes has crashed in the background. Not quite sure. This Trexie. There we go. Virtual safety car. So we have only been able to get around a few corners before the virtual safety car gets deployed. Rebellious is the first driver then to DNF. I seem to have trouble with audio here. Just give me a moment. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. That is audio back. So, yeah, unfortunately, we have already lost Rebellious from this race. Let's Looks like everyone is on softs. I wonder, is that also a reset somehow? Interesting. But anyway, Crimson then losing 3 positions off the start, but the biggest losers are Trexie and Pro Magnet, who have both lost 11 positions off the start. Let's go on board with them. Trexie with no wing. Pro Magnet still has his wing, but has lost position as a result of the VSC. So we are back to green flag racing. Diaz challenging Imagine down the inside of the final corner. Helium Hamster also going to have a go. So change of lead on the first lap. Diaz leads the Grand Prix at the end of lap 1. Helium's going to have... Wow, he was very close to Diaz there. But wasn't able to pull anything off. It's like JP making a move on Dean back down towards the back as well. Trexie pits for a new wing, as would be expected. Pro Magnet already making his way past then 2 other drivers to make himself back up to P16. Not too bad there. Lobster doing a good job up into P5, having gained as a result of Crimson. VSC already then a second safety car. I wonder what happened there. I don't really see any major issues for anyone. Someone has lost a bit of wing at some point somewhere. Maybe Lean then losing his wing at some point, causing the second safety car, virtual safety car rather. So that's going to hurt the Red Bull driver. It looks like Larry as well has no wing. We've got 2 drivers then with no wing here. Unfortunately, that's going to hold up the drivers behind them who can't overtake because of the fact that we are under VSC. So Diaz then still leading. Larry and Lean both getting time penalties for speeding in the pit lane. Let's go to tyres. Larry then opting for the hards, potentially going to the end in this race. He has 7 tenths out in front. Imagine has dropped out of DRS range. At this rate, we could end up with 25 VSCs. You're right. Helium Hamster closing up to the back of Diaz here. Now the DRS is nice and open. Ooh. Lovely view here. And Helium's going to try around the outside, but Diaz is wise to that move. But Helium's going to have a very good run here out of the final corner. DRS is going to flick open. And we're going to see a change for the lead here as Helium sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Helium into P1. It's going to be tough to drive away here due to the fact of the way the DRS is so unbelievably powerful. Billy attack then up into P7, making a move on Darkness. Crimson right on Lobster's gearbox. Crimson just seems to have so much more grip than the Ferrari. He's very keen to get past. Goes down the inside towards the bottom end of the circuit, but Lobster's going to hang it around the outside. Be careful around there, boys. They do keep it side by side, though, amazingly well. Crimson! Oh! Touch it! Hamster! Hamster has retired from the session! And it's a full course safety car. We're lap 4 here in Division 2 for Jeddah. And we've had 2 VSC and 1 safety car. Helium, something happened to him there. And he has ended up crashing out of this race. Can't see his car anymore, so can't quite tell what happened. So now Diaz back into the lead of this Grand Prix.
Mav,
Yes.
I propose a red flag. Some people aren't getting the notification for safety car ending or starting.
Oh, okay. What the VSC? Let's see how the safety car goes. And then if it bugs as well, then.
Banana doesn't have a safety car on his screen.
Others don't have safety car on their screen.
Yeah, so Banana's just driving around full pace right now, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Shit.
And for him, the VSC ended very late. There were yellows staying all around on the track after the VSC ended.
Jeez. Yeah, I did see the yellows hanging around for a little bit. Right, keep racing as if it's not for now. And I'll discuss with Dakota.
Roger.
Some people are reporting issues with the safety
The
car.
virtual safety cars.
Yeah, what do you think? Should we continue? See how this safety car goes?
We're continuing. Just Lobster has to not alt tab.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. Cool.
We are continuing because now it's all bunched up again. So the virtual safety car essentially is
Yeah.
now done.
The
I
virtual
saw some
safety
people
car
had some
should
problems.
We'll keep an eye on
Annoying.
it.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, so we're going to continue for now. Let's just inform Crimson. We're going to continue for now, guys. So carry on.
Maverick, I didn't have the safety car for like 5 minutes after the
Yeah,
My
it came in.
no problem. We'll continue as if we are. Well, we're going to continue for now. So just keep an eye on it. All right. Hopefully this one.
Yeah.
should
Hey,
be
Maverick.
okay. Yep.
My game crashed.
I just wanted to say this.
unlucky.
I don't know what the problem is,
Yeah.
Guys, are you still
Um,
in the safety
but it-
car phase?
but it
Yeah,
has
still on the
caused
safety
some
car.
trouble because
Yeah.
you know, Nadim just stopped in the middle of the
Yeah,
track.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
Some
he
people got a
Ah.
virtual safety car, and some people don't. So I broke my wing. Banana broke his
Me
wing
too,
Yeah.
me too.
Okay.
because he just stopped in sector 1, which is not ideal.
Yes,
so
not ideal. No.
race is ruined by that.
Yeah.
Or just leave it
Get that.
now. I don't really care.
Yep, most drivers at least look like they're okay for now. So we'll continue as if we're not going to red flag it. Okay?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
Okay. All right. So interesting stuff. Some people getting issues with the notifications under safety car. So we have then Crimson in the lead of the Grand Prix. Having not stopped for new tires. Also, we have Attack up into P2 as a result of not boxing as well. Diaz, Medium, and Kudos deciding to box for brand new medium tires. Let's see how they get on with those. Then we've got Nadim up to P6, but he's yet to box as well. Lobster down to P7, but he has nice fresh new tires at least. Dio Sacro, unfortunately, stopped for medium tires a little bit earlier, just before the safety car, so he's kind of missed out a little bit there. Darkness on a new set of tires. JP, Sky, and Slackface all going for the hard tires. They should be able to go to the end on those tires. So yeah, let's keep an eye on how things go for them. Hopefully we won't see any more issues. Yep, Swits, big agree. Yeah, I don't see why these games somehow get worse over time. You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? Not much we can do. Go back to 2018, in my opinion. Yeah. I think that's probably right, and probably 3 years after release as well. Yeah. Although the problem is, as soon as 22 is released, then work will stop on this if it hasn't already. So, safety car in this lap. It's quite a late notification. So Crimson's going to get the field all bunched up here. Diosacro leaving quite the... Is it Diosacro? I think it was Slackface leaving quite the gap. But he's back on the back end of the train now. So Crimson coming around the final corner. Let's get rid of the HUD for now. And Crimson has caught the field napping. He's gonna... Oh no, he's not gonna go yet. He's gonna wait for just a little bit. Getting a temperature in those tires. And he does go. Imagine has got a good run on Diaz here. We're gonna watch that happen. But Diaz closes the door. See, is there any more action through turn 1? Looks like everyone relatively safely through. Lobster back up to P6, getting past Nadim. So that's, a little bit of argy-bargy happening around there. Lobster's going to lose a few positions as a result. Not quite sure what happened. Lobster looks like he's having trouble. Struggling with considerable understeer in that Ferrari. Crimson is away at the front, so already having dropped 1.3 seconds to Billy. Diaz right on the Aston Martin's gearbox. Those softs will potentially end up going off soon. Imagine very close to Diaz. We're not going to have any DRS here for a little while. Maybe at least 2 laps. So Diaz making a move on attack here. Attack's going to defend it with everything he's got. Imagine also going to get through. And Billy has to concede the place for now. Kudos is going to end up stuck behind him. Oh, Billy goes wide though. And that gives the position then to the AlphaTauris, but at least he's able to continue. Rebellious has left the session. He was our first driver to retire. Green and Slackface, I think, boxed there just this lap. What that was for. Crimson 3.1 out in front now. He's got to push like mad on those soft tires. He needs to get the gap up as big as he can. Imagine and Kudos could very well help Crimson here by battling Diaz. The more they battle him, then the bigger a gap Crimson can end up creating. DRS now enabled. That's going to help this train of Diaz, Imagine and Kudos. And then we've also got a massive train behind the Dame. We've got Darkness and Lobster, who both have a good run. Darkness is going to go around the outside of the Dame. It's going to turn to the inside. Lobster giving him little boops, trying to get Nadim through the corner. Massive crash! Trexie! Trexie ending up in a massive collision. It's going to be a safety car then. So, out of turn 2, Trexie making a collision with the wall. And that's going to be him done. Unfortunate, he had a very good qualifying session. So, that is it for the Mercedes driver. Slackface is choosing to take a new set of soft tires because why not? So Trexie then, our third DNF today. This is our second safety car. We've had 2 VSCs, 2 safety cars already. Can we beat our record of, I think it was, what, 5 safety cars, guys? Did we have 5 safety cars in our first race? I think it was. It kind of did look a little bit similar, didn't it? In the way it happened. So Crimson then is going to get his pit stop under safety car. That gives Diaz back the lead of the Grand Prix ahead of Imagine and Kudos. Where is Crimson going to come out? Lobster's going to be promoted then to P4, JP to P5. Crimson then is going to be out in P6. He's going to have fresh mediums, so let's see how far through this race he can go. Billy Attack then is out into P7. Lazy Banana up to P8. Lazy doing a very good job here. Playing the strategy very well. Larry on softs in P9. So he's going to need to make his way through the field as quick as possible. Darkness, P10. Nadeem, P11. Pro Magnet is P12. Dio Chakro also on softs. Struggle to get to the end on those as well.
Hey, driver and lobby update.
Ooh,
So,
yes.
Great restart by me on that first safety car.
That was incredible. You
I was
built up
dead.
quite the lead there, Crimson.
Yeah,
Very good job.
second safety car came out, played against me. I really wanted to play without a safety car, but
Yeah.
Bug server, I think, striked again. You know the right-hander going to the pit lane?
Yes.
It took over my car from then, gave me a 5-second penalty, even though I haven't
Oh.
actually hit the pit lane line.
Oh.
So I was at the right-hander, not even after that little chicane.
Yeah. Oh.
So I've got a 5-second wing damage, but I've still managed to come out P6.
Okay. Yep.
So we're still looking to have a good shot. We went the wrong way in setup. The front end isn't turning in like it did last time.
Interesting. Okay. So you could be struggling with understeer here then.
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully, once we get back underway racing again, you have a good rest of the race. Still 15 laps to go. Long way to go
Yep,
in
thank
this
you
race.
much.
So, good to hear from Crimson. To hear his driver's eye view on what's going on. Who did you mute, Paula? Or do you mean did I just mute him? No, he left the call. Sky Revolution choosing the box down towards the back of the field. I think that's pretty much a no-brainer as well. You don't really have too much to lose at the moment, and everything really to gain. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nadeem! Nadeem retires under safety car! What happened to Nadeem? He's made a mistake under safety car! Enter plans for today. Hopefully, a good race. It's going to be a tricky one tonight. As we've seen here in Division 2, it's a safety car laden race. I think it's just going to be luck who ends up on the podium. So, yeah, I think we just have to do our best to not get track limit penalties and avoid collisions, and then we'll be good. So here we go. We're going to be back underway again. It's Diaz then this time that takes control of the field. So he is going to lead us around the final corner. Let the safety car get far enough ahead. And is he going to go late? Looks like he hasn't gone yet. So he's just gonna, yeah, he's away now. So he waits a little bit before deciding to let her rip and remains in the lead. Sky down at the back retires from the session, so we get our green flag, and immediately Sky then retires. It's unfortunate for the McLaren driver, but looks like we're going to clear that without a safety car. So Diaz then leading away from Imagine and Kudos. Lobster doing a good job up into P4. JP looks like he's under pressure from Crimson here on the fresh mediums. He did crouch on it, unfortunately. He did indeed. So Crimson gonna try to go around the outside here, but he thinks better of it for now. He really needs to get past as soon as possible. JP on those hard tires is just gonna hold him up. He's gonna try and go around the outside. Oh, it's really tricky to overtake around this part of the circuit. Once again, he just kind of slots back into position. Really Attack doing a good job up into P7 here. He's following Crimson on that new set of medium tires. JP doing everything he can to try and stay ahead of Crimson, but he makes a mistake out of the final corner, and Crimson gets a really good drive. He's going to dump all of his ARS, pulls alongside JP and is in front of him. So Crimson then promotes himself up to P5. We get a yellow flag in Sector 2 where no one is. Good one, game.
What's up? How are we doing?
And Nadeem, so we are going to go to the Alfa Romeo garage. What's happened?
So basically, yeah, I was in P12, chilling, just saying hi everyone. Then somebody calls me on my PC and bugs me out of the game, and I drop 4 positions.
No.
But then, what was the most biggest problem is that my controller had a spasm, and I got stuck, and I couldn't even brake, I couldn't do anything, and it just hit into the wall.
So what you're saying is your controls locked up. So was it a steering column failure then?
Oh, it's actually on the controller.
Yeah, your steering column. You know,
Yeah.
your wheel broke.
It was actually it's actually lucky that I didn't hit Peter. It was like 1 centimeter away. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. So even if I hit him, it was so lucky that I didn't hit him.
Yeah,
but
that is indeed. So unfortunately,
I was
then
running
DNFing
P6
as a result of a steering failure in his car. Was it potentially hydraulics? Is maybe that's what happened?
Maybe just some plugs. Yeah, maybe some plugs disconnected here and there.
Indeed. But that means you can join me in the comm box now.
Yay!
So just to check, are you able to stream D1 tonight? Some people are interested.
Should be, yeah, should be.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So the chat is asking if someone is streaming it. So hopefully, yes, Nadeem will stream that for us. So Crimson putting a lot of pressure here on the Ferrari of Lobster.
I can't believe it. I had like, I don't know, from 20th to P6. I can't believe it.
Yeah, you were doing really well there.
But it is what it is, I guess.
Is past JP. So the Aston Martin driver, the young Aston Martin driver, passing the seasoned Aston Martin driver on those some of those harder tires. Larry also needs to get through. Oh no! There's a massive crash!
Oh my goodness!
Larry collides with JP, and that is our 3rd safety car. Our 3rd safety car of today as a result of Larry and JP coming together. Oh, that is absolutely massive. Larry has no front wing. JP out of the race. He's going to be our sixth retirement for today. Oh, that is so disappointing for Aston Martin.
Well, I mean, the four safety cars in one race is the record, because I had it once on the stream in
Yeah, that's
Austria.
right,
So
yeah.
maybe we can break it today. Don't think so because there's just not enough laps left. I don't think.
Yeah, we've got 10 laps left to run in this race. Lobster decides not to box. He's going to stay on his 9-lap old mediums.
Also,
Attack.
this game is very buggy.
Yeah, and this is on reduced safety car too. But I suppose it's been very serious collisions that we've had so far.
And also, there's a little issue in the game. People can actually overtake people under the safety car. That's what happened
Stupid.
actually between me and Lobster.
Stupid game.
I was running alongside him. He was just trying to break in front, and I just got a slightest a bit ahead of him.
Yeah.
And the game just decided that it was
Okay.
my position.
Yeah.
And then we made a whole mess behind us because I tried to give it back.
Yep, but of course
But then
it's
the
gonna give
game,
him, yep,
yeah.
illegal overtake, yep.
So it's
Yep,
very,
that's why I
very
think
weird.
for next season we should just turn off safety car, I think. Can you turn safety car down to VSC only? I don't know.
Think so. I don't think so. I think you can only be like this.
Oh, either full safety car or no safety car.
Yeah, either full
Well.
safety car. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we've got Lobster leading the Grand Prix. He is on 9-lap old mediums attack. In a good position here in P2 on 4-lap old medium tires. Darkness in P3 on 4-lap old mediums as well. Then our leaders from before, Diaz, Imagine, and Kudos, all boxing onto brand new soft tires. So, Nadim, are they going to be able to go to the end on those tires?
Well, yeah, I think maybe. I think with the safety car situation, probably because there's could be another possibility of a safety car here. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it is not.
And as well, I think if they
over yet.
just keep the tires cool and collected, I think they can do it
Yes.
without an issue. So
Hopefully so. Paul, since we've already got Nadim and I here, I think it's okay with 2 commentators. I think 3 commentators is a bit too much, if you don't mind. Paul just asking if he can join the comm box.
yeah, I also have to
So-
just confirm that I can as well because
Yes.
family, please. No, family.
Le family. So wow, Peter actually doing quite well up. Imagine having a family. Peter doing quite well up to P7 from
Oh,
last on
wow.
the grid. So Peter doing well, playing the strategy well here.
Well, I mean, there is
We've got
quite literally and not even a strategy here. It's just
there
safety
really
car
isn't.
after
It
safety
is
car.
literally
after
just
safety
luck,
car.
isn't it? Yep.
Yep. And also, like, I see the people who have not stopped yet have like massively gained, especially Lobster and V attack, because they stopped only once, and now they're in E1 and 2,
Indeed.
and yeah, this can be very beneficial if another safety car comes, of course.
The problem is they're going to struggle to hold position. So that's
Yes,
gonna
but
be the
it's
tricky part.
also it's also a very difficult track. Like,
Yeah.
overtaking here is only like 1 spot or 2 that you can like freely overtake. Everywhere else it's quite tricky, just like we saw with Crash with JP and
Yes, indeed.
so yeah, just they need to be careful a little bit. So the safety car is in his lap.
Oh yes,
will
we missed
Lobster-
that message actually. So yeah, Lobster then taking over the role as the safety car. So
Everybody's he's gonna
he
go.
is bunching
Wow,
them up
he's
a lot here.
massively. He's gonna total the line. He's very, very, very. It looks like he's just not even going. And
Oh,
now
he goes
finally
now.
goes.
He goes almost at the last
Oh, and
second.
there's gonna be carnage now, I suppose, because there's like a lot of people at the back,
But
absolutely fighting
he-
for life.
he called that amazingly well because he
Did.
yeah He's now
Ew,
well out in front.
Sacro and Lean crash, so they are dropped a little bit back. There's
Oh,
another yellow
yeah.
flags for some reason.
Yeah, see that? in
Yeah,
turn
Larry is lagging quite a bit. There's another yellow flag. Oh my god, they're
one.
going
That
3
Pro
wide.
Magnet is falling down. Does he
Yeah.
have wing damage? He has a little bit of wing damage. He's got one of his end
Oh
plates
wow,
missing.
what a... Yeah, he does definitely have damage. Not a good race from him.
Unfortunately. Peter seems to have got
We
caught
see
a little
Crimson.
bit,
He's
sleeping here.
almost... Oh,
Yeah, he's
yellow flag.
right on the back of Kudos.
Banana also had a incident. Slackface
Oh,
is
Slackface
in
is
the wall.
out.
And
Safety
it's
car!
another safety car.
Oh, is this 4? Is this?
Yes, it's
is it
4. It's
now?
tying the record. It's tying
Yes,
the record
yes,
for the
this is
most.
tying the record. This is safety car number 4 then. So
I don't think it's even possible to get another one. There's just not many laps to go.
yeah, it might not be possible.
And VTech goes into the
Wow,
pit lane.
yeah, he overtook Lobster and dived into the pit lane. Interesting
Is that a
stuff.
bad strategy? Because the safety car, he couldn't go on till the end, like Lobster is doing right now, and Darkest. So
I don't quite
I don't
know
know.
what the call is there. Everyone down at the back is boxing. I think that's clever, but you know, yeah, everyone else there. I think
This
you're
is
just gonna
definitely a
lose
track
out
you
massively.
do not. Yeah, you don't really want to lose track position on this track specifically because it's so tricky to overtake.
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
maybe a mistake, maybe no. Let's see. I mean, anything can happen. But Lobster and Darkness are the ones to watch out because they have not pitted yet, so they're gonna be a little bit slower than the rest of the field. So yeah, let's see what happens. This is insane. I mean,
This
if
is
this is
quite
what
crazy, isn't
D2
it?
has in store for us, then what will D1 be? I mean, 20 people as well. That's quite a full lobby. So even more craziness.
Yes, indeed. This is absolute madness here tonight.
You can compare this track to Monaco and difficultness because this is really difficult. I mean, we have crashes just left and right.
Yeah.
I don't think we had like 5 laps of racing
I think this is
without
even,
a safety car.
yeah, indeed. I think this is even more difficult than Monaco in some ways because with Monaco, at least it's low speed. You know, so if you do crash, you boop off the wall and no, it's okay. But because of the fact that it is such high speed here, if you touch the wall, you're dead. So
Yeah, but when it comes to Monaco, it's really one mistake and it's over. You don't have any breathing room, it's over. Here you have a little bit of that, because the short isn't so tight, you do have a little bit of space.
true.
So
But if
that's
you do
where
step over
maybe
that line, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're dead. It's just because it's such a
Definitely.
high-speed circuit. You're going to be hitting the wall at just such a high rate of speed.
Oh, okay. Looks like Lazy Banana just overtook VTech, and the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mean game. Yep, I think we.
Yeah, because he was in P9, and yeah, now
I think we need.
Lazy
to
Banana is overtaking everyone.
Yep.
What is going on?
I think we just need to turn off the safety car for next season because it just causes too many problems. Especially here, safety cars just breed safety cars. As soon as you get one, the field bunches up, and then there's just loads after it. As we just saw, you know, we just finished one safety car, and because everyone was so bunched up, we saw another one. So, yeah, I would not be surprised if the safety car comes in this lap and we get another one immediately afterwards.
I think it's possible because I think, yeah, maybe it is because
3 laps before the
I
end?
think 3 laps before the end, at least, I think if we get on this lap on the restart, if somebody crashes again and another safety car comes out, then yeah. But if they do one more lap, I think they're good
I think
with
they'll
safety
be good.
cars.
Yep, they'll be out of the woods then. Yep.
Because, yeah, with 5 laps to go, I think we had one where there's like 2 laps left.
Yep.
At least 2 laps need to remain at the end so they can
Yes.
drive, but they're still not out of the safety car zone yet. Maybe new record, we'll see. I mean, wow, this has really been interesting to watch, nevertheless. I mean,
Yeah, it has. It's been interesting just to see.
more about the crashing than the
Yeah.
driving, but
And here we go, safety car in this lap once
Cars in the
again.
lap.
Yeah, as
Yep,
expected, this was just going to end up a lottery. Doesn't matter how fast you are in this race, it just depends on when you box and when the next safety car comes out. So
Yeah,
I
definitely.
wonder when Lobster's going to go this time. Is he going to leave it as close to the line? Or is he going to go early? Let's
Maybe.
see
I think
what
he's
he
going
does.
early.
Slackface
Nope,
leaving
he
the
doesn't.
session. No, he's going to keep it nice and slow. Lobster
Yeah, he's doing it
probably,
again.
yeah, Lobster
He's
probably
gonna do
hoping
it again.
for some carnage,
Oh, here we
because
go.
if another safety car comes out, then that makes it easier for Lobster to win. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, Lobster doesn't want many green laps, because he's got a lot of drivers on fresh softs behind him. So yeah, he's got a hope.
Oh, we
that,
have a 4 wide situation at the back.
yeah, we do indeed.
Thankfully, nobody crashed yet.
So-
Yet.
Yeah, everyone behaving for now.
Yeah, we have green flags again for some weird reason, and we have a 3-way, almost 4-way battle at the back.
Oh!
They crash.
I think I saw someone
My
get a bit of a swapper on, but it looks like they're okay.
Yeah.
I think it was Kudos.
He's just saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh!
yellow
Oh!
flag.
Diaz and Crimson were in a bind. That could have flicked someone into the
Lean.
barrier.
Leans in the wall.
Lane's in the wall.
But he has just lost his
Has
front
he-
wing. And there's 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. And they're barging each other. Crimson, Diaz,
Oh,
and
this is complete madness.
Williams.
Are we gonna
Oh,
see?
yellow flags.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
Pro Magnet's
no, no,
out.
no.
Pro Magnet. So Dario retires from the session.
Safety car incoming.
Is it going
I
to
don't
be?
think
It looks
so.
like they're just going to
It's
cover it
not.
under yellow flags for now. So
Well, I mean, I think the game decided just enough is enough with safety
yeah,
cars.
maybe.
Maybe it just ran out of safety cars.
Imagine, yeah, maybe.
But here comes
Imagine
darkness again, and
making the
Kudos
pass.
is. Oh my
Whoa,
God! what a
Darkness sends it down the
dive!
inside of him. Imagine it touches.
Oh,
Imagine
this-
Darkness
Oh my God,
cutting
what
off
is
him. Imagine down to P4 then. His teammate Kudos overtaking him. As a result
My
of that
God,
collision with
what
Darkness.
a dive bomb.
That was
Oh, yellow flags.
really.
Oh, Diaz is in the wall.
Diaz! No, Diaz was one of our leaders. Is that Lazy Banana also
Oh.
tangled up in that? Yeah,
Yeah, he has
Banana
no
has
front
also
wing.
lost his front wing.
Oh my
So-
God, Kudos and Darkness fighting up front. My God, what is this? This would definitely be a safety car if we had more laps.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, indeed it would have been, which would have broken our record.
Yeah, unfortunately not enough laps left to bring out one. Even though there's yellow flags, even though there's nothing going on right now. 11 people. We had nine retirements this race.
Wow,
This
this
is something else.
It's absolutely bonkers.
Wow, that is definitely insane.
Lobster then comes around to start lap 22.
But he has a
How-
hungry Kudos behind
Yeah,
him.
he
with a
does. How long
breath
can he
of-
hold on to this race? And we do have DRS re-enabled again.
Here comes Crimson
Crimson
on
down the inside of Darkness. Darkness doesn't
Darkness
dive bomb it down the inside this time.
Yeah, there is no way. And there's yellow flag
Yellow flags
again.
once again. Who's that for? Looks like it's clear.
Vita goes in the pits. I don't know why. As well as Lazy Banana, just to clear his front wing. This is interesting as the fight for the P1 position is still on. very much on between Kudos, Crimson, Lobster. Well, even Darkness, if they all fight, maybe something, but yeah, this is very interesting few laps to the end of the race. And here comes Kudos. He's gonna have the slipstream. Not in this one, but he's gonna wait for that DRS of Lobster. They're all following each other's. Look at those lines they're taking, and now
this is gonna get
DRS
spicy.
open. Here comes Crimson as well. Don't take him out of this battle.
Is
Here
Lobster gonna be able to
comes
hang
Kudos
on? He's down the inside.
Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't.
there was, I think, a little bit of contact. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1.
Here we go.
I don't think Lobster's going to be able to hang on. He does drop to P3, but Crimson and Kudos now battle for P1.
He did touch a bit. Oh, and they're still going side by side as Crimson
retakes the lead.
Position. Wow. And there, these yellow flags could ruin somebody, because if somebody overtakes under the yellow flags, the game is again very buggy.
Yep, massive bug.
Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. You can see always yellow flags. So, yeah. Hopefully we don't see anything happen there between illegal moves. As Lobster just fall, and you can see how much time these guys on these fresh softs are gaining per lap. And let's see if Kudos can fight back, because he was very close.
That is a very good question.
Here comes DRS.
Doing a good job though. DRS is going to be insanely powerful. Lobster still in the DRS. I think he's going to struggle to get past these guys because of his old mediums. But he might be able to use it to defend against an Imagine.
The greatest exit. Now he's a little bit of
he's vulnerable to Imagine here.
Yeah, he comes. Kudos down the outside for this corner, but no, just not close. Close enough. Yeah, he's gonna wait for a new opportunity.
That definitely helped Lobster. Lobster's a bit closer now. Lobster's still in this.
But he's getting pressured by the other AlphaTauri as those softs are doing a wonder for him. Now, maybe
Lobster's massively wide. Lobster gets himself a 3-second penalty. So that's going to be Lobster, unfortunately, out of the running for the podium places.
Unless something happens, would Imagine. Kudos is not giving up. He's very close. He's even closer than last time. He has 2 laps to go, including this one. So interesting. Let's see what happens. Imagine and Lobster are fighting. They're going side by side.
Oh, here we
go.
Imagine
Christian almost hits the back of him. Lobster there.
Indeed.
But not too close. So here comes now with DRS. Kudos. Is he gonna try it around the outside? Yes.
He
for
does.
the next corner. He's gonna send it. Goes
very
wide.
The outside. Crimson's gonna hold it on the inside, but he's not gonna get a great run through there.
Yep, and he also does not get DRS. Here we go. Last lap. They're gonna do it again. Crimson goes down the inside line. But maybe it's tactical. Maybe Kudos thinks he can get him on the last straight, on the last DRS opportunity.
Maybe.
As you can see, Crimson is sliding a bit there. And my goodness, what an ending we have. We still have 1 lap to go, and this is very spicy. Kudos. I imagine the pressure he's feeling right now. He gets DRS, but he's just falling a bit short now. Crimson has 30% of ERS, Kudos has 57, so he does have the ERS, so he can use it. As Imagine's there as well now, but he's just not close enough to these two in front. Maybe if he gets a little bit closer, but I don't think so. Kudos, he's really close. Here we go now.
Oh, this is going to be down to the final corner, isn't it?
absolutely, as he's really riding the gearbox.
Oh, yes!
Crimson. Here we
This
go.
is gonna go down to the
DRS
final
is
corner.
open. Here we go. ERS2 goes down the inside.
He's around the outside!
Crimson dives it down the inside, but he's just
It's not gonna
close
be enough, but he's gonna get the DRS in the final straight.
Yes,
But it's not
is it
gonna be enough. Is the run long enough? It's not. It's gonna be a
It's
dead
not.
heat across the. Oh, it's so close across the line, but Kudos wins.
Whoa.
Kudos wins Division 2.
Whoa.
Oh, Imagine actually gets P2 Crimson. And Lobster on the podium, Crimson out of nowhere. Getting a penalty.
Penalty at the end there, maybe.
I wonder, yeah, a bit of a shadow penalty, unfortunately, dropping Crimson to P4.
Wow.
So for now, provisional results that could be changing in the post-race review. Crimson down to P4. Dio Sacro then P5. Darkness 6. Larry comes home P7. Peter F does a great job to make his way up to P8. Tack then finishing P9. Lean P10. And Lazy Banana is our driver in P11.
Wow, what a race.
Wow,
what a fun
that was absolute madness. Absolute madness. 4 safety cars at the end of the day there. With the potential for 5. We nearly did end up with 5.
That should have been 5 because
I
we
think,
had 2 crashes.
if that race had have been 26 laps, I think we probably would have ended up with 5 with the way that went. But that is it then for Division 2. Whew. I think I'm out of energy. Am I going to be able to race now? I don't know. Out of energy after that one. But up next, it's going to be Division 1. Hopefully, you can all join us for that. So, Nadeem, hopefully you can take over from me here to do the streaming for that one. But it has been Maverick here, and Nadeem, say hi. Or bye, rather. Alright, that is it.
Both, I guess.
Indeed. That is it for us today. From D2 at least.